Okay, so our lesson for today is all about factoring general quadratic trinomial. Okay, so when we say factoring general quadratic trinomial, ito po ay isang polynomial equation, polynomial expression na kung saan meron po tayong leading term, middle term, at yung last term na natin. Okay, from the word quadratic po, ang pinaka-highest of the degree of the expression is 2 kasi from the word quadratic po, okay? So, next po tayo. So, factoring trinomials of the form of x squared plus bx plus c, okay? So, yan po yung ifa-factor natin. Factoring trinomial in the form of x squared plus bx plus c, where the leading term is equals to 1, okay? So, to factor trinomials with 1 as the numerical coefficient of the leading term, so, sabi dyan, ganito daw po yung steps na susundan natin sa pagfa-factor ng ating trinomial na kung saan ang leading term ay 1. Ibig sabihin po nun, ito pong x squared dyan is meron po tayong imaginary 1 na leading term. Okay? So, steps to follow in factoring trinomials, we have step number 1, factor x squared as x times x and write this as the leading term of the factor. So, yan po yung step number 1 natin. Step number 2, list all sets of factors of C and choose the set that when add up, we get the value of B or the middle term. And step number 3, write the factor pairs as the last term of the binomial factors. And for step 4, use the reverse method or the FOIL method to check if the factor is correct or not. Okay? So, para mas maintindihan nyo yung steps na yan, proceed tayo sa ating example number 1. Okay? Example number 1, we have x squared plus 7x plus 12. Okay? So, yan po yung ating quadratic trinomial. Paano siya naging quadratic? Kasi ang highest degree of the exponent natin sa ating trinomial expression ay 2. Kaya po, tinawag siyang quadratic trinomial. Okay? Ito po yung ating first term, middle term, at yung ating last term or yung constant term na sinasabi, okay? So, ang step 1 po natin is factor x squared as x times x and write this as the leading term of the factor. So, anong ibig niyang sabihin? If-factor daw natin si x squared, so the leading term of the factor. So, isusulat lang natin siya as the leading term. So, paano nga ba isulat? Okay, so ganito lang po. So, maglalagay lang tayo ng parenthesis. Yung dalawang x natin, paghihiwalin po natin sila, okay? So, x and then space, and then x ulit, tapos space. Itong space po na ito mamaya, diyan na nakaset, ay i-fill up po natin yan para sa step number 2. Okay? So, identify muna natin ang value ng b. Kapag sinabi pong value ng b at value ng c, hindi po natin sinasama yung ating variable. Okay? And take note na kapag kung ano po yung operation, always na kukunin po natin yung operation niya as sign of the numbers. Okay? Gaya dito, positive, therefore, ang value ng b natin, kasi ito yung middle term, ito yung b, ang value ng b natin ay positive 7. Okay? At ang value ng c natin, since ito ay plus, so therefore, ang c ay equals to positive 12. Okay? Next po tayo. So, the value of b is equals to 4 and the value of c equals to 12. Okay? So, step number 2, list all sets of factors of c and choose the set that when add up, we get the value of b. Okay? So, anong ibig niyang sabihin? So, dito, kukunin natin lahat ng factors ni c. Ibig sabihin nun, ano yung dalawang number na kapag i-multiply mo, makukuha mo yung product na 12. And then yung factors na yun, kapag ipagpa-plus mo naman, makukuha mo yung sum niya na yung value ng b natin, which is positive 4. Okay? So, kunin natin ang set of factors of c. So, ayan, ang factors po ng c natin ay ang value ng c natin ay 12. So, ano nga ba yung mga numbers na kapag i-multiply natin, makukuha natin yung product na 12. Okay? So, we have 3, positive 3 times positive 4, the answer is 12. Next, negative 3 times negative 4, the answer is positive 12. Okay? So, pwedeng parehong positive, pwedeng parehong negative. Kasi, kapag nag-multiply ka kasi ng parehong negative, always na positive pa rin yung magiging sagot. Okay? Next, 2 times 6, the answer is 12. And negative 2 times negative 6, the answer is positive 12. Next, 1 times 12, the answer is 12. And negative 1 times negative 12, the answer is positive 12. Okay? So kapag sinabing set of factors po, lahat po ng mga possible na factors, basta makuha mo po yung value ni C na positive 12, ilalagay mo po dito sa set of factors. Okay? So ayan po yung kanilang set of factors. Next, sa sum of each set naman, i-add natin lahat ng factors na kung saan diyan natin mahahanap yung value ng B natin. Okay? Dapat meron tayong mahanap na value ng B which is positive 4. Kasi yun yung sabi sa ating step number 2. Choose the set that when add up, we get the value of B. Okay? So, i-add natin lahat ng set of factors natin. Okay? So, 3 plus 4, saan nang galing si 3? Ito po yung set of factors natin. And then si 4, dun din po galing sa set of factors natin. Okay? So, 3 plus 4, the answer is 7. Next, negative 3 plus negative 4, the answer is negative 7. Okay, so ito po ay addition of like terms. Kapag nag-add ka po ng same sign, ipag-add mo po yung number na yan and then copy the sign of the higher number. Okay, so 3 plus 4, the answer is 7. Ano yung sign na mas mataas na number? Negative, kaya negative 7 po. Okay, then next, 2 plus 6, the answer is 8. Negative 2 plus negative 6, the answer is negative 8. Okay? And then next, 1 plus 12, the answer is 13. And negative 1 plus negative 12, the answer is negative 13. Okay? So, I'm so sorry because the value of B here should be positive 7, not negative positive 4, okay? Okay, so inuulit ko po, ang value po ng B natin ay equals to 7, okay? So, kanina po kasi, kung papansin ninyo, kanina po kasi, ang value ng B natin ay 4. So, pinalitan ko na po na value ay 7, okay? So, ngayon, hahanapin natin kung alin nga ba, o kung ano nga ba yung set of factors of C na kung saan ang sum ay makukuha natin ay positive 7, okay? So, we have positive 7. So, ibig sabihin nun, ito po, ay, ang sum nila ay 7, which is the same sa value ng B. Therefore, ang ating factor dyan ay 3 and positive 3 and positive 4. Okay? So, ayan na ngayon yung gagamitin natin para i-fill up yung nasa step number 1 natin. Okay? So, quantity x plus 3, kaya po siya plus kasi positive po yung factor natin. And quantity x plus 4, kaya po siya plus dahil positive po yung factor natin. And then, saan nang galing si 3 and 4? Yan po yung factor ng 12 natin. Okay po? Na kung saan kapag i-add mo yung factor ng 12, makukuha mo yung middle term natin. Okay? So, next step po tayo. Use the reverse method or the FOIL method to check if the factor is correct or not. Okay? So, anong ibig niyang sabihin? Gagamitin natin ngayon si FOIL method dito sa ating factored form kung tama nga ba yung ating sagot. Okay? So, using now the FOIL method, we have the first term. So, x times x. So, multiply lang natin yung variable natin. Kapag nag-multiply ka ng parehong variable, pinag-add mo lang palagi yung kanilang exponent. Okay? So, x times x. So, 1 plus 1, the answer is 2, kaya x squared. And then next, outer term, we have x times 4, the answer is x times 4, the answer is 4x. Okay? For the inner term, we have positive 3 times x, the answer is 3x. Okay? 3 times x, the answer is 3x. And 3 times 4, the answer is positive 12. Okay? So, kung papansin ninyo, nakuha na natin yung ating first term at yung last term natin. Pero paano naman kunin yung middle term? Okay? Ganito po. Since the outer term and the inner term are similar terms, so therefore, we're going to add that terms. So, we have 4x plus 3x. Okay? So, 4 plus 3. The answer is 7. Okay? So, copy lang natin yung x natin, yung variable x natin. Take note na kapag mag-a-add po tayo, hindi po natin ina-add yung exponent ng variable natin. Unlike sa multiplication na pinag-a-add natin. Okay? So, dito po, kapag addition of like terms, kinakopy lang po natin yung variable. Okay? So, therefore, yung ating original na quadratic trinomial, we have x squared plus 7x plus 12 is the same sa ating FOIL method na nakuha. Ibig sabihin nun, tama yung sagot natin na quantity x plus 3 and quantity x plus 4. Okay? Next, example number 2, x squared plus 4x minus 45. Okay? So, identify muna natin ang value ng b. We have 4 and negative 45. Okay? So sa step number 1, we need to factor x squared as x times x and write this as the leading term of the factors. Okay? So gaya lang ng step number 1 kanina, ilalagay lang natin yung factor ng x squared doon sa unahan ng parenthesis natin. Okay? So ayan. And then yung space, i-fill up natin yan after ng step number 2. Okay? So, ang value ng b natin ay positive 4 at ang value ng c natin ay negative 45. Take note na hindi po isasama yung variable x natin. Okay? So, list all set the factors of c and choose that when add up, we get the value of b or the middle term. So, anong ibig niyong sabihin? Kailangan natin kunin ang mga factors ni negative 45. So, ano nga ba yung mga factors ni negative 45? Okay? So, kung papansin ninyo, negative 45. Dito, kapag ang value ng c ay negative, ang mag-work lang po na factors dyan is positive times negative. Kasi kapag nag-multiply ka ng positive times negative, always na negative yung sagot. Okay? So, we have 3x times negative 15. The answer is negative 45. Negative 3x times 15, the answer is negative 45. 9 times negative 5 equals to negative 45. Negative 9 times 5, the answer is negative 45. 1 times negative 45, the answer is negative 45. And negative 1 times 45, the answer is negative 45. Okay, so ayan lahat yung set of factors ng negative 45 natin, ng value ng c. Okay, ngayon naman ipag-add po natin. So 3 plus negative 15. So kapag unlike sign po yung number nyo, tapos pinag-add nyo po sila, sinusubtract nyo lang po palagi. 15 minus 3, the answer is 12. And copy the sign of the higher number. So, ano ba yung mataas na number natin? 15. Ano yung sign niya? Negative. Kaya negative po yung sagot natin. Okay? The same as true dito. So, negative 3 plus 15. So, unlike sign, subtract lang natin. 15 minus 3, the answer is 12. Ano yung sign ng ating higher number? Positive. Kaya positive po yung sagot. Okay? So, the same po ng process. 9 plus negative 5 equals to 4. Negative 9 plus 5 equals to negative 4. Positive 1 plus negative 45 equals to negative 44. And negative 1 plus 45 equals to positive 44. Okay? So, kung papansin ninyo, ang value ng b natin ay 4. Therefore, hahanapin lang natin kung saan may positive 4. So, ayan. Yan yung ating factor form. We have 9 and negative 5. Okay? The next, step number 3, write the factor pairs as the last term of the binomial factor. Okay? So, isusulat lang natin as the last term. Okay? So, if i-fill up na natin yung nasa step number 1. Okay? So, x plus 9, kaya po siya naging plus dahil positive po si 9. And x minus 5 kasi negative po si 5 natin. Saan nanggaling si 9 and 5? Yan po yung factor doon sa step number 2 natin. Okay? So, let's proceed to step number 4. Use the reverse method or the FOIL method to check if the factor is correct or not. Okay? So, using now the FOIL method, i-check natin kung tama nga ba yung sagot natin. So, quantity x plus 9 times quantity x minus 5. So, for the first term, we have x times x equals to x square. Okay, so nasa multiplication na naman po kayo. Ano kapag multiplication? Pinag-add lang yung imaginary one. Okay, na exponent ni x, kaya meron tayong x square. And then next, x times negative 5, the answer is negative 5x. Take note na kapag nagmumultiply kayo ng number at variable, always na mauuna si number. Okay, si negative 5. Gaya nyan. Okay, and then next, positive 9 times x, the answer is 9x. Okay? And then next, for the last term, we have 9 times negative 5. So, multiplying unlike sign. So, kapag nagmumultiply ka, always na negative yung sagot. So, negative 45. So, nakuha na natin yung first term at yung last term. Ngayon, paano naman kukunin yung ating middle term? So, ipag-add lang natin si negative 5x at si 9x kasi sila ay pareho na term. Meron silang variable. Okay? So, addition of like terms, negative 5x plus 9. So, since they are not the same sign, so ang gagawin lang natin is isusubtract 9 minus 5, the answer is 4. Ngayon, ano yung sign ng mas mataas na number? Positive. Positive si 9, kaya positive to. And then, copy lang natin si x. Okay? And then, after mong makuha yung middle term na x squared plus 4x minus 45, ibig sabihin nun, the same doon sa ating original na quadratic trinomial or quadratic expression. Ibig sabihin, tama yung ating factored form na quantity x plus 9 times quantity x minus 5. Okay? So, ayan lamang po para sa general quadratic trinomial na kung saan ang leading term natin ay 1. Okay? Thank you.